Sources confirmed to CBS News the United States will announce federal charges against Raúl Castro, a historic move carrying the weight of decades of tension between Washington and Havana, including the 1996 Brothers to the Rescue shootdown. To help us break down the significance of today's announcement and what it could mean moving forward, we're joined by Dr. Andy Gómez, UN professor of Cuban Studies, retired and longtime expert on Cuba relations. Good morning to you, Dr. Gómez. We thank you for being with us here. So I want to start off with this, because I want to point out to our viewers, Raúl Castro is 94 years old. He turns 95 on June 3rd, so next month. So when Raúl is indicted later today, will this lead to an arrest?
Well, that's a very good question. First and foremost, I think it's going to be a very difficult day for the family of the four men that were shot down in the streets. It will bring back some very sad memories. Now, to your point, this is nothing than trying to put more pressure on the Cuban government to come to the table and negotiate at a time that I really don't have any choice. I do not see anyone in the Cuban government turning over Raúl Castro to the United States. I don't see Raúl Castro turning himself in. So, in a way, is trying to see finally if the Cuban government is willing to come to the table and negotiate in good faith.
Oh, Dr. Gómez, I also wanted to ask you to kind of touch on this already, but talk about the significance of this indictment. This is a story that is personal to a lot of people, not just the families of the victims, for an entire community, though.
Well, we've been waiting a very long time. Think of the symbolism, as you say. Cuban Independence Day, as Maribel mentioned, at the Freedom Tower, which means so many for the early arrivals where they were being processed. So the symbolism also is very powerful for the Cuban American community. However, the reality is that, Raúl is still going to remain in power, and we'll have to see if the Cubans now are going to be put additional pressure and be willing to negotiate. And I sincerely have my doubts.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's look to the future just a little bit and really quickly here, Dr. Gómez. There have been a lot of developments in the Washington pressure campaign in just over the last few weeks. What developments are you looking to next?
I'm looking to see if they they accepted $100 million. They have no choice given the social economic conditions of Cuba. And $100 million is really a drop in the bucket. Their infrastructure is falling apart. They cannot fix it. The 8.3 Cubans on the island are in dire strait. I mean, their needs are greater than I've ever seen them. So the Cuban government is under tremendous pressure to deliver, to better the life of the Cuban people. And I don't think they're going to be capable of doing it. So they have no choice but to come to the United States and see what they're going to be able to negotiate. However, we have to keep in mind that their biggest issue has always been not losing political control, political power.
All right, Dr. Andy Gómez, we can't thank you enough for joining us on what will be a hugely significant day in the history of U.S.-Cuba relations. We're going to be following you here closely. We'll also check back in with you a little bit later this morning. Thank you.
You bet.